Now, here with us today are Joshua Agbola, who is the winner of the 2021 Intellectual Bravery category, as well as Princess Esson, who won a Physical Bravery category in 2012. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being a part of our program this morning.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, they say ladies first, so you wait. How are you today?
Fine, sir.
So let me begin. How old are you?
I'm 18.
And you, how old are you?
I'm 13 years old.
13, wow. What happened, that on the fateful day that could have won you this award?
I saved my brother from a burning building. We were both in the fire. It was my older brother, and I used my elbow to break the glass windows, and I trimmed
Your what?
down. I used my elbow to break the glass windows because it was an upstairs apartment.
You were how old at that time?
I was 8 years old.
8 years old?
Yes.
You committed burglary. Sorry, you broke the window of a... Go ahead.
I used my elbow to break the window, and I grabbed my brother, who was older than me. He was 11 at that time, but he was a bit smaller than me. So I threw him downstairs because I saw my parents downstairs and some neighbors. So they caught him, and then I followed suit.
I wish that was recorded so I can learn some bravery moves like that. Wow. And how does that feel to have saved? Did you even think that you were doing anything heroic?
No. I didn't think I was. I just thought I was doing what I was. Well, I was moved to do it. Like, he's my brother. I can't leave him there. And he was blinded by the smoke from fire, so he could not see, but I could see. So.
You were in the same fire.
Yes, I was in the same fire.
I don't know. If you could go back in time, what would you have done differently?
Nothing. I would have still saved my brother.
You must really love him.
Very much.
Okay. He used to give you biscuits and all those things at the time. Don't answer that question. Don't answer that one. Joshua,
Well,
you're 13, you say?
yes, sir.
So, what are your own hobbies and skills?
My hobbies, I love programming. I love to play football, but I'm not good at it. But I'm still learning. I also love to draw a lot. Even this night I was drawing, like, learning how to draw characters. So I love to draw, as my younger brother too, but I love to draw a lot. I love art. I love digital art. I love all this AI creator that's coming out now, like DALL-E 2, that's creating art. AI is creating their own art. So I love to see new inspirations. I love concept art and like 3D art. So I just love I love art. I love animations.
Okay, very interesting. So, you have invented some technology products?
Yes, sir.
Such as?
Kaguka, the one that won me the award.
What is that?
So it's an educational app that was made for the blind.
Oh.
It was inspired by when my parents took me to Bethesda School of the Blind, because they were donating typewriters. So I followed them just to say I took my own experience, and it was very memorable to see how they actually did the exam, because they had to narrate to them and they had to type it, and it was not efficient because what if somebody made a mistake while they were typing on the keyboard? So I always had an idea book in which I wrote my ideas, but I had lots of ideas, like the one that is an helicopter to a car and the car to an helicopter. So the helicopter turns into a car, and when you want to fly, the car flies. And when I learned how to code and to work with voice assistant, because it's more like a voice assistant. So when I learned how to code, I integrated it with this application. So that's how Kauka was brought up.
Let me backtrack to that. Helicopter to car, car to helicopter. Did mommy and daddy show you their Spy Who Loved Me movie back in time? Because they had a car that was a submarine and then back into a car in that movie.
I didn't watch that movie at that time, even though I have watched some clips of the movie. I'm still looking for ways to get the full movie, but I've watched some clips of the movie. But at that time, I didn't know. I was just creating, just trying to create some inventions, like even the one that bursts on water. Well, that was a long time ago, like 4 to 5 to 6 years ago.
4 to 5 to 6
I won't
years
feel
ago.
like some of the things I created, they stole the ideas from me. But if you don't do it, she's not, because there are like a million people that have the same idea as you have. So when you have an idea, implement it fast, because you don't know whether there's another person who has the capability to launch the idea.
I have a code for that. You're gonna have to talk to me later. But so you built this educational app for the blind. Did you have an encounter with the blind students? You didn't.
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
That's one of the things that Indomie helped me to do. So when I won the award, they took me to a blind school to check out the app and see what more can be improved on Kaguka. That's why I'm working on Kaguka version 2. So watch out next year, because I want it to be more accessible and more, to have more functionality for the blind students. That's why Indomie really helps me by taking me to the blind to see how it works with the market. Even though it's for blind students, but also normal students can use it. But it was specified for the blind students. So I had to test it out to see how it worked with them, how they liked it, what their advice for the app was, what they wanted in the app, and all that stuff.
Is it online? Can we, if you Google it now, will we find it?
It's Calcula version 1, but according to
it's okay. Okay. What is it? Can you spell it?
Calcula version 1. It's currently not really. This version 2 is not up yet because we're still working on it.
It's okay. Let's see the one.
The version
Those
1.
who are even. Is it? Can we see it anywhere online? Is there a?
Yes, but that's that's the old version.
It's okay. We know how inventors feel. You just want the new one to be out. Yeah, we know. Chill, bro. We're on your side. So it's Karuka?
No. You won't find it on karuka.com, because karuka.com is where the original version 2 is.
Okay.
And we're still working on it.
Okay, so the website is not up yet.
Yes, it's not up yet.
But that's the spelling, right?
Yes, Kagukar.
Kagu.
Kar.
Kagukar.
But if you want to see where it started from, where the first one that it took me time for me to build myself when I started it, which has some bugs, but if you want to just check out where it started from, you can go to kaguka.netlify.app. Kaguka.netlify, because I didn't have money
just spell it out. My brain is not working as fast as yours right now. Okay, so it's Kagukar
Netlify.
Net.
Netlify.app. Yes, so that should be up, so you can check it out to see how it has evolved over time. By next year, it should be up, but before the end of next year, I should have finished version 2. I should have started.
I think we have another Mark Zuckerberg on our hands right now, but let me come back to you for a moment, Princess. So, how did it get to you, the point of you finding out that, okay, you have won the Indomie Heroes Award?
I was in the hospital at that time where I saw some people coming to take pictures, interviews. Then after I was like, because at first I didn't know that I'd won any award. I didn't even know the award came money. Even when I heard I won the award, I was like, okay, that's nice. For doing what? Like, I did what anybody else would have done at that particular time. So when I found out I won the award, I was very happy, and it was just an amazing feeling, knowing that you can be rewarded for doing something that
comes naturally.
Yes.
Okay, and generally, how does it make you feel? How does your brother feel about the fact that you won an award for saving him?
He felt very happy. He felt very happy. Like,
he didn't feel bad that it was his younger sister that saved him.
Not at all. He was very grateful that I even saved him. Like, he was, and he's my closest brother, so we're like 5 and 6.
Okay. Yeah. I wish he was here with you now to see you grin. So, what's your message to, maybe let's begin with other people, other young people like you? What would be your message to them, whether or not they win awards?
My message for young people will still be the same. I always say it, like, I love books a lot. I read lots of books. I make sure I read a new book every month. So, like, I always read books because my pastor told me once, he said that the only way that you can, like, the only thing that would have improved in your future is the people you meet and the books that you read. Of course, you can't really affect the people that you meet because you can meet people everywhere, but you can affect the books that you read. If you read good books, your future will definitely be bright.
Interesting. Okay. So, and your message to the organizers would be?
Thank you so much for this initiative. Thank you so much. We can't say thank you enough.
Okay. So, dear inventor, how did you find out that you won the award, the Indomie Awards?
So actually, my parents they helped me to submit my response. So that was around the time I just finished developing the app, and I wanted to push it out to the world so they could see that okay, I've come up with this thing. Let me show the world that I actually built this, and I want people to know about, to be conversant with the app, to know about the app. So I submitted my response to Indomie. And that's one thing that Indomie helped me with. They increased the amount of people who know this app, and they gave it the app visibility. So when I was told that I won the award by my mom, and I was like, there's no way. I went to go and check the website, like, because I heard that there were a lot of people who were submitting responses. I'm like, how? Because you know what, because there are a lot of people that are better than me at coding. I might be good, but there's so many kids that they don't they are not had the opportunity to show their talents. That's why a popular quote my dad told me is that talent is easily distributed, but opportunity isn't. And I like to say that quote because it's really a quote that my daddy keeps telling me that if you have an opportunity, take that opportunity very well. So that's what my parents told me, and I hadn't found it hard to believe that I actually went. I was now called by Indomie, and they told me that, sure, you were selected for intellectual bravery. I was like, and I didn't even know there was even a reward. But the fact that I even won out of thousands of entries was even the one that what made me even more happy, because that means I actually have something that's actually unique and special. It pushed me, and that's why I love what Indomie does. At that time, I was doing stuff for my. Around that point, I was filming like videos. So around that period, I was trying to post videos on my YouTube channel. Please check it out and subscribe, because I'm trying to get to 5,000.
What's the YouTube?
Josh for Tech.
Josh for Tech.
Yes.
The 4 is FOR or the number?
FOR.
Josh for Tech. And just to be clear, the tech is TECH.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So,
okay, all right. So how has that impacted your life and by extension your family?
So first, it gave me visibility, as I talked about. It's pushed my app around. People were talking about it, which actually gave me encouragement to keep on building the app. It actually pushed me to work on Kaguga version 2. Because when they took me to the blind schools, I had to think, okay, because they're telling me how the issues that they had with the app and what they wanted it to be like. So I have to keep to think, okay, how can I add this? How can I add that? So it pushed me to start working on version 2. Also, it also helped me. It gave me encouragement to keep on teaching tech on my YouTube channel. I keep teaching tech the way I teach kids, because my school also teach kids programming and all that stuff. So it also encouraged me to keep on teaching tech and spread the good news of tech.
So how has it changed your life? I mean, I know how it has affected you.
Yes,
but has it changed your life in any way, and how?
I've met new people, a lot of new people. I've met people from in high places. As we went for the media one, I've met people I won't even think I will meet, because I actually met, I don't know, it was one of the top officials in Tufil, and it was amazing to meet. I know, as you said, that the people you meet and the books you read. So it helped me to even to get connections with a lot of people. And I'm like, wow, I'm talking to some people that I never imagined that I would talk to in a few years. So if I want to talk about the main benefit and how it has changed me, it's the connections.
Wonderful. That's wonderful. And so, well, I asked her about how, the message to other people. So what would be your message on how to encourage
So
other kids like you who want to learn?
So she has said a lot, but my own word is that just keep on working on whatever talent you have, and that parents should support their kids' talent and try to push it out. And because some people they need shoulders of giants to be able to stand on. Some people you might think this is Joshua, he knows all this programming. Meanwhile, there are kids out there that. And if you see them now, they are hot, and nobody has discovered them, and nobody has seen them. That parents continue to push kids' talent. Government should continue to push kids' talent. And I love what Indomie is doing because they are discovering kids' talent. Apart from submitting, they're also going to the rural areas to check okay, what talent do these kids have. And I love that. What I love a lot about Indomie. They're not just saying it just to the internet. There are more people in this world that that talent needs to be shown and to be developed.
Okay.
So it's yeah.
Okay, so Princess, just before we escape from, or rather, I allow you to escape from the studio. You are a lady, and there are many people out there who would probably feel, I don't think I have what it takes to do the kind of thing that she did, especially being a lady. What would you say to them?
I would say if you're feeling because you're a lady, you're limited, then you're wrong. Because everybody says that what a man can do, a woman can do better. Like we're the ones on top.
I don't believe that because a man
100%.
cannot give birth to a child.
Exactly, that's why we're the ones
can't.
that God puts in charge.
Okay.
So, like, we're strong enough to give birth. Because labor is a very hard thing. Like, I've watched labor videos.
Tell them.
So, if we can do that, then I don't think there's anything in this world that can stop us from doing any other thing.
Even though I hear that there are trans men now that give birth. I don't know what entered into their heads.
I don't understand. But love flows naturally from us. So, I think that's just...
Okay, that is it. So, it has to flow from love.
Yes.
It has to flow from a heart of love to do anything brave.
Yes.
And for you as well, you're not blind. Do you have any family who is visually impaired?
No, but...
there's a reason I asked the question. So you didn't do it because you have someone at home. You did it because you felt for people whom your mommy and daddy went to help.
Yeah.
A heart of love. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to thank you both for being here. Princess Esson, winner 2012 Indomie Heroes Award. Thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
Joshua Bola, winner 2021 Indomie Heroes Award. Both of you have only come here to tell us that whatever you have to do has to flow from a heart of love for God and country. Thank you again for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.